Sherry Veronica, what's in your news for Saturday, the 13th day of January in the year 2024? O'Neill, Ricardo, Riley. This is Sherry Veronica. Your granny speaks on O'Neill, Ricardo, Riley.
And in return to Jesus is not enough. He should know it better. He is a father. He should have 50 years or more to do. They've got to come down with hard time, rational time for these crooks and these valuables. They've got to hit that hard. So they give enough time. They say want enough time to give that they would never survive outside in a long time. What are you going to do with a 10 years old girl? What are you going to do with it? He's one of them more.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.
Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. It was a white Suzuki, okay, APV7 seater, okay. The person said that they turned to get a pencil to write down information, and then they turned around. He had pulled off. It was being driven by a male in Barbados, MU101. So I do this blog to say, if you have had a problem with a Suzuki 7-seater MU101, maybe you should go and get a report from the Barbados Police Service and have it. I don't know if I can say have it out there, because you never hear of these things really. So that's why there's a blog, because it's not something you will see in the news. But they want to know if anyone else has had a problem with this particular vehicle, because it is suspected that the reason he pulled off, because it wasn't bad, it wasn't really a bad hit, but the reason he pulled off was because he wasn't insured, probably no insurance, probably no registration, probably, you know, driving around without being like legal on the road. It is suggested, it is suspected, don't know, but like the person is saying, it was not that bad. It is even something that you could have paid for, like out of your pocket. But then they turned to get that writing utensil, well, writing, whatever, a pen, a pencil. Just turn. He just drove off. But they did get the license, MU101. Okay, so I don't know how far this is gonna go, but this is what came into me, and I'm letting you know that this may or may not be an issue that you should look up for. Okay, this is Sherry Veronica. Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and I'm going to play a voice note that I got, and they say it's Hal Gollop talking to Ronnie Yearwood, and Hal Gollop is saying that he is like probably the only senior in Barbados who was invited to the university to do a doctorate, and he doesn't even have a master's. That's what Hal Gollop is saying, that he doesn't have a master's, but he was invited to do a doctorate. And as far as we know, Ronnie Yearwood is a doctor, as far as we know. So when he says that he's a senior to Ronnie Yearwood, that didn't really make sense, especially as an attorney. Hal Gollop is an attorney. He loses all his cases. Show me how many cases he's had and how many he's won. He's batting zero, almost zero. Okay, so I don't know where he stands with this particular voice note and speaking to Ronnie Yearwood. Maybe Ronnie Yearwood is too squeaky clean to be a politician in many ways. From what I'm seeing, he's kind of clean, and maybe he should get himself in the dirty business of politics, but he seems, I don't know why he's doing it. But anyhow, Hal Gollop needs to focus on winning some cases. That's what he needs to focus on. And another thing that he did, Hal Gollop was talking in Fundell Store's ear, and people think that it was because Fundell Store was listening to Hal Gollop that he lost his seat. A lot of things are going on in Barbados that you need to keep your ear and your eyes on, okay? But this is Hal Gollop talking to Ronnie Yearwood, asserting his superiority to Ronnie. Sherry Veronica.
Ronnie, I'm not going to type anything more to you. I've obviously lost what should I say? I've lost in my attempt to say something to you which I consider objective. But I would just say to you, you need to go and purchase a copy of the most recent edition of the Concise Oxford. If you are going to write me and tell me I am rude, you obviously do not understand the meaning of being rude. And I would just say to you that if this is the reaction and the response which you will make to me, a senior in every way to you, in this manner, you are doomed. You have no political future. And I will say nothing more to you. I will never ever address you again on any topic. You can rest assured of that. You go and find out what to be rude means, because you obviously think that you have some superior something or the other. I don't know what that is based on. I'm not going to get into any rubbish about doctorate and all of that. I am one of the few persons in this country whom the faculty of law invited to do a doctorate in law without even having done a master's. I am an examiner in the university in the LLM. So if it is any academic thing you think you have on me, just throw it through the window. I don't deal with that. I'm dealing with you at the level of a person. You demonstrate a level of insensitivity and disrespect that I did not previously attribute to you. And that is important. I now do so. I will say nothing more to you.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.
I want to thank you for liking and subscribing to my YouTube channel. Tomorrow is Sunday. See you then.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.